Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Be a Bee's Beauty, and today we're gonna do how to create an interview makeup look and a dressed up look. Basically, I'm just gonna do both things to give you an idea of what you can simply do to your face when we go to an interview. We're already nervous enough to go to an interview, so let's make that easier by just maybe you can get some inspiration from what I do here on my face, and also maybe my dressed up look to go to an interview. With that said, we're gonna get right into it because there's no time to waste. Mainly if you are going to an interview and this is the last video you're watching. So with that said, let's do it. First of all, guys, we're gonna prime our face with a primer. And I'm gonna be using the Lancome Visionaire in this case for my whole face. This is a very sticky product. Basically not sticky, it's like moisturizing, and it also makes the foundation stick to your skin very nicely. So carefully and gently, even though it looks like I'm not doing it gently, I promise you guys I'm like trying to touch my face as soft as I can. So quickly, let's get that blood flowing. And we are done. So I'm gonna just put my hair back like that. And I'm gonna go with very matte colors. This is called Matte and Nude. This is a palette. You can tell it's very matte and nude, as it says in the box. And I'm also gonna be using this chocolate palette. It has some colors that really match my shirt. I'm gonna be pulling that up because we're going to an interview. We don't want to be too showy. So radio, we're gonna start with our eyes right away because later on we can fix our face if there's any fallout or anything like that. Grabbing this brush, guys, very fluffy. We're gonna grab the first color, which is gonna be this one right here. You don't have to use the same palette, but I'm just letting you kind of show you like what kind of look I'm going for. So we're gonna set that color very gently with windmill motions. And we're not gonna bring that way too out because we don't want it so extreme. We just wanna give some color to our eyes. Doing the same thing for the other eye. Perfect. This brush and this light color. Gonna dip into that, take away the excess, and soften the top part of the eye. We're just gonna soften that up because, as I said, we don't want it very strong. You see how that blends together, and it actually makes it look seamless on the top of your eye. Next up, we're gonna use an angle brush, guys. This is a very fluffy angle brush. It's not stiff. It's kind of like a blending angle brush in my terms. We're gonna grab the lightest color, the lightest shade right here. They're all matte. And we're just gonna basically bring that light on the bottom of our eyebrow bone. Gonna do the same for the other eye. You can see it's very seamless, very natural. That's what we actually want. I mean, it really depends what kind of job you're going for as well, but I'm doing an everyday, maybe maybe for a company, or maybe you want to go for just business or anything like that. You want to be presentable. So we're gonna do that. Just stay tuned for the end of the video because at the end I'm gonna show you the whole entire look. So hopefully you like that. Next up, I'm gonna add a little bit of shimmer, guys, with another brush, and I'm going to go with this chocolate palette, real subtle color, which is gonna be this one right here. It's a little bit darker than the one I was gonna use initially, but I think we're just gonna deepen that out, just placing that at the outer side of our eye of our corner. I'm bringing that to the middle of the eye. Again, we're not going for very crazy shimmers because we don't need to shimmer too much. We just want to create a very natural, subtle look. So, cleaning my brush and going for a lighter shade, which is this one right here. I'm going to put it in the inner side of our corner. Shine and brightness right to our, this is like a fading kind of look. So we have like the shimmery part in the front, not too much. And we have the darker side from the middle on. Okay guys, once we have our eyes done, we're gonna move on to the Morphe, oh, there it is, Morphe gel liner, which is in the color Jet, and a very small angle brush. This is what I like to use for my eyeliner. So that's what I'm gonna do. I create a very classy line on top of my eyes to make it very, I feel like the liners you use, it changes everything, you know, because you can do a very thick liner and that would be a more, you know, more extreme or glam kind of look. And then when you make a very thin eyeliner, I feel like it's so much more classy, depending on what you're going for, of course. So, let me show you how I do my eyeliner. Perfect. Now, I know it's not perfect right now. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get more product in my brush now that I've got the actual line, and I'm gonna fill it in. Perfect, guys. Don't worry about any mess ups because we are going to be cleaning this and sharpening this up. So let's go quickly to the other eye and do the same for the other eye. Right guys, I finished my eyeliner and now we're gonna go with our foundation. We wanna sharpen this up, definitely clean that up, and our faces. But we're not gonna go too hard on face. We're definitely not gonna contour. We're just gonna do a subtle look. So we're gonna contour but with bronzer. So basically it's gonna be a lot more natural instead of like so carved out. Because you know, as much as it looks nice in the camera, it doesn't look that nice in real person. When you like, not the contour, I mean you can do contour that will look nice in real person, but I mean, I don't know, this is just my opinion. It looks a lot better to me when you're definitely just more subtle when you're going to an interview. This is called Fijo y Cubriente. It's a Spanish brand. It's actually a drugstore brand, and I don't know, just use any drugstore brand if you want. If you have a better one or you want a different one, go ahead and do that. It's your own choice. I'm just saying that I'm using a liquid foundation in this case. See how liquidy it is? We're gonna place that pretty much everywhere. I'm gonna use a foundation brush and then I'm gonna buff it out with my beauty blender. So let's do that. I always like to bring it down to the neck, just in case. So let's blend that nice and neatly. Once we blended that out, I grab my beauty blender and just buff quickly so there's no streaks of the brush or residue of the brush. We're just blending that, buffing that out, basically doing little tabs. You never want to do that, you know, you want to create really small tabs. I'm sorry guys if I'm a little like swollen. I don't know if you can even tell. I've gotten a lot better, but yesterday I went to the dentist. They numbed my whole side of my face, and literally when I was doing that I felt like pain, and I was like, oh yeah, I went to the dentist yesterday. Look, you know, I have this a little bit sore, so I'm just gonna dab carefully. And yeah, see how beautiful that's blended out. It's so seamless, so beautiful. And we are gonna use setting powder, but not as much as the last video. You haven't seen that. It's a full glam look. And in this case, I'm just gonna use this little thing that comes with it. Just gonna set under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, my nose, this side of my mouth, because I feel like that could crease a little bit, you know? And I like to just kind of push the product in instead of just like dragging it out. So I'm cleaning that carefully, setting that, sorry. There you go. Once we have that all set in place, guys, I'm gonna do the last bit to my eyes, which is grabbing this very shimmery pinkish color, cleaning the excess, and putting it right in the middle of my eye. Just in the middle, because that creates a light effect. Even though you might not be able to see it so much in camera, it brings a very nice light to it once you move your eyes. So I'm gonna finish by putting mascara on. This I still can't remember where I bought. My friend keeps asking me, oh, where did you buy this? Angel lashes, it's called in Spanish, but I just cannot remember. And I keep telling her like all these stores and she can never find it, and I feel so bad because I genuinely don't remember. Like West Colors SL, but I didn't go to like West Colors SL to buy it. Like I literally just bought it from a store, but I can't remember which one. But anyway, just grab any mascara you've got, and we're gonna be light with it. We don't want to put too many coats on because we're not going to a party. We're going to an interview, so we gotta be classy. You know what I mean? There's some light mascara on there. Before I place the mascara under my eyes, I'm gonna bring a very small angle brush. Gonna dip into this darker one, but not so dark, this one here, shimmery, and I'm just gonna bring that to the bottom lash just a little bit to give it more of a color. And with the lighter shade, which was this pink, I'm gonna put it in the tip bottom, the bottom tip. There you go, perfect. So now that we have that, we're gonna be very careful with our mascara, and we're gonna put a very small amount of product on our bottom lashes. Once we let that dry, we're gonna get a spoolie brush and brush them out a bit just so they can separate. Brush, time to brush. Right guys, once we have our eyes done, we're gonna move on to bronzer, which I love. So, grab your bronzer, my trusty worthy old bronzer here, Kiko's Treasure, Dark Treasure. Smells like coconut, and I love it. Your trusty bronzer that. Clean the excess and go for it. What I normally do, guys, just to let you know, look, we have sideburns right here. That's guys and girls, obviously. Where it ends or initiate, well, where your sideburns actually end, which is like, I don't know. Let's not get too technical, but let's say you actually know where your cheekbone like starts, because it's kind of hard sometimes to know where your cheekbone is. I mean, you can feel it, but you know, just to actually know where to place the makeup. So I grab this winded brush and I place it right under here and I bring it a little lower to my cheek, and then I kind of bring it up with circle motions very lightly. You don't want to do it very hard because that will, like, it'll leave a lot of product there, and that's not what you want. You want it to blend out nice and gently. So I bring it to my hairline and also bring it back down, kind of build up the bronze color. Get your ear as well, because we don't want like 3 shades of gray. We actually want this to be bronzed out nicely. Right, do the same for the other side. So sideburn, bring it down, and carefully with small rounded circle motions, build it up. You see how beautiful that's setting? Same for the forehead and the side of our face. Get back down, build that color up beautifully. It's building up beautifully. Right, guys? I like to put some sometimes in my nose because I just feel like I'm more sun-kissed that way. Right guys, now it's time for a blush, and in this case I'm using the Sephora Colorful, and it's a very peachy color. You might have seen it in my other videos. I like this one because it has a little bit of shine and it gives you like that subtle brightness. If you don't know where to actually place the blush, what I do is, I know I look silly, but I smile, okay? I bring out my cheeks. This is the apple of your cheeks. And we're gonna put that there carefully with very small little strokes. And we're gonna build that up by bringing it a little bit higher to your cheekbone. You see that glow? I'm not gonna put highlighter because I feel like it's too much for an interview, but that's each to their own. Again, it depends on what job you're going for. So I like to bring it just a little bit here, just to give it a little bit more of a shine. And with a small brush, we're gonna just put on our Cupid's bow. Just a little bit. On our nose too. Very subtle shine. I love it. Once we have this, guys, we're gonna move on to the last step, which is lips. Since I'm wearing like a it's like a silver purple metallic shirt, and that's what I kind of done for my eyes. I'm gonna continue with this lip liner in the color like kind of purplish. Line our lips gently. We don't want to be too hard because that will leave a lot of color. Right, you can tell I have a little bit of color in my lips, and I'm gonna move on to a lip gloss. I definitely don't want liquid lipstick. I feel like that's too heavy on the lips for an interview. So I'm gonna go with a colored gloss. This is a peachy, very nude color, and I'm just gonna go over my lip. And this is the final look. I feel like we're not missing anything but setting spray, my trustworthy old little MAC Fix Plus, spray that face, yay! Right guys, so now that we have all set into place, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna show you my look for an everyday interview, and hope you guys like it and get some inspiration out of this. If you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out so much. Please like this video if you did actually like it. And yeah, give me 1 second. Grab some more conservative heels. They're black heels, some black pants, and a blouse shirt with a jacket on top, and it'll look just as nice. Right guys, so thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was inspirational to create maybe an interview look, or maybe just a more casual, simple look, maybe for an everyday event or anything, or a business meeting. For my hair, I grabbed my straightener and I just kind of pulled that to the side, making and creating wave effects. So hopefully you did enjoy this. Hopefully you did get something out of it. And if you're new here, please join the family. This is Bee's Beauty, and I'm gonna continue creating crazy ass videos. This was a very normal video, but still, you know, if you want to join, please subscribe down below. And thank you so much for watching. Again, guys, you are amazing. Love you all.